Vivo, papi.
And Bebo.
What's going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome back to DRULcast. Today is September 15th, and joining me, I'm Ozzy. Hi. Joining here, we got Juan. That way? That way? I don't know. One of these
Somewhere in
ways.
the way.
One way. Hey.
I like that. Old school. Old school.
That's a throwback. And behind the scenes, we got Ren. Hello, Ren.
Halai.
Hello.
Halai.
Dang.
I don't know what
It
just
makes
happened
me
there.
feel like we working with what's his name? Red Skull.
Man, what a week.
What a week.
I don't even know how to. Oh, I know how to start this off. I got the perfect start off. I want to give a shout out real quick to Finish Him Combat Sports channel. That is, I mean, for anybody who's watched any of the Just Us gaming stuff, Mr. Cloud, Danny, whatever he wants to go by, you can find him over at the Finish Him Combat Sports channel. I'll put the link on the description to this video, so definitely go check that out. While you're there, just hit that thumbs up. Give us that subscribe, do all that good stuff. I always forget. I always forget to point that out front and center, but it has to be done.
Business, baby. Gotta grow.
Business first. Get your hats. Get your hats. Juan has one too. That link.
I didn't even know we matching today.
Actually, you got your sticker. I learned my lesson. I had to get rid of the sticker. Renard yelled at me.
See, I keep an angle that you can't see it anyway. So
all right.
We're fine.
So business out of the way. Let's get into.
Well,
you want to start off?
That's some Renard daddy tendencies. Well, congratulations.
Right. Congratulations are in order.
GP is not GPP. Galactic Protein Papa. That's it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. The multiverse is expanding.
Yeah, man. Definitely congrats.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so if we hear a baby in the background, it's okay.
Nah, he's taking a nap right now. He'll be up later though.
Oh, I'm sure.
Man. Cool. No comment.
All right.
Man could be
So, how do you want to kick off, one? Anything in particular? Do you want to go with?
I can start off with gaming because it's really simple, very quick there.
Yeah.
I want to get your feedback, and I actually want to get you into the realm of actually playing this as well sometime in the future. As I transition this, give me a second. Oh, you see it in the background. Ta-da! You see me there and looking weird like.
Wait,
Scottie
that's
Pippins.
2K?
Yeah, that's 2K right there, bro.
Damn.
2K22.
Wow.
So this is my face. I don't know. I feel like their software went down.
They did the same face scan thing. They brought that back.
Yeah, they brought that back, which is 2 to 3 days after launch, which is fun.
No,
so I don't know what there was on there, but a lot of the same elements. The city, right? But now it's new city. Aha, ha ha ha. As you see, very nice, decorative. This is my after draft apartment here. Got all your simple thing. Got the views.
Are you playing GTA? What is this?
No, and that's actually one of my points. This is really going like freaky kind of simulator style there. So I'm gonna bring you to the city, the new city. There's NPCs, and it gives you a lot of. We didn't get to talk about this movie, but I enjoyed it. Free guy elements. You have algorithms to these people. And you see there, like, that's an NPC walking. Like, there's a lot of people walking, and there's a lot of life forms, man. It's just like, you see the people with banners. Those are real life
I see
people.
them. They have their titles. Those are real players.
Those are real players. You got it there. But, I mean, the map is huge. See, like, those are NPCs. Really people are joking. I mean, it's joking. People are talking. Like, that's, like, all there. If you go into the park, people are playing football. They're playing thing. You see kids. You see babies in baby carriage. Oh, yeah. That's I could bring out the skateboard, baby. Let me get my Tony Hawk on real quick.
Is he playing skate right now? Oh, yeah, my God.
I mean, this is all from the last one, so it's there. But,
please tell me you can at least
make it good, baby. Look at that ollie. And if you time it well, you could actually grind on the rails.
Dan, do you even play basketball anymore?
Right there.
Yeah,
Get him! Let's go.
Oh my God.
But the map is huge
over here.
The map is huge, my dude. Like I
It
said, a
looks like
lot
it.
of like elements of life going on.
Damn.
And that's what I
What
see. Like
city is
that's
that?
NPC. I mean, new city. That's what it is. New city.
Oh, it's New
Yeah.
City. Oh, okay,
You
okay.
have parks all over this city. You have like the actual tournament style, which is down the middle. It's kind of almost like a Pokemon Stadium kind of look
Damn,
there.
that's dope.
Yeah, so like I said, and this is kind of the real
Very
map right here, the
goodbye.
humongous, and it's kind of, you
Wow.
know, not to promote
Wow,
gang
look
violence,
at
but it's
that.
like their sets have their own area, bro.
Yeah.
I represent the Western Wildcats in the left side, left there.
You claim other areas? Like, is that part
There's
of the
kind of
game or no?
it's not necessarily claiming, but you do have if
Like
I'm just
respect and
bringing
stuff.
back the older games. See, look at these guys playing frisbee. Like if you bring back the older games, they have like rivalry week in which they
Right.
kind of set you up with one of the rivals. Look at that. Look at them. They reaching Phoenix levels over here. NPCs just doing their
That's
CrossFit
pretty
and
cool.
all that.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Look at the straight push-ups in the park.
No, but like I said, the element of
So,
life is cool.
it's just a
It's a
living environment hidden
yes.
behind I mean,
And look at the
basketball
mall.
game.
Look at the mall right here.
Wait, so would you say that?
These are
I mean,
legit stores.
I don't play 2K, but would you say that they're putting this in the game so that you don't just play basketball and get bored? Like this is just to break it up?
I mean, I think it's trying to give you more of a real life simulator, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Like the game
to the
already
point of
itself
GTA, right?
from the last one was pretty much simulator. You go to the gym, you work on stats, you try to build
Mm,
your character and level up on like you focus on specific thing to you're
yeah.
making your gains, right? Like that's just kind of how that
No, don't
the
it?
whole game is. So I'm guessing they're just trying to add more life to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Go
Yeah,
shopping,
that's what I was gonna say.
go
Like,
hang out
I mean,
in a fucking
skateboarding.
yeah, go
Yeah.
skateboarding.
Take
Like
a
Wow.
bike ride. I want to get my level 40. You see that some bitch right there? That's a go kart.
oh my god.
And they have
Damn.
like mini games now that they didn't have. Like you could race around the city. Like
So they're just adding. Okay,
there's just it's a bit more like I
it's
mentioned.
not basketball
But
anymore. They're just trying to
no,
build
do
like
they
a
charge more?
one mega game.
Yeah, seriously. Sorry, what was the question, Ren?
Sorry, do they charge more? It's what is it, $60, $70?
I mean, the
Yeah,
game is so. I mean, that's just default for the console and new games.
new
It's not because it's 2K. 70 is just
new
game,
gen.
you know.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
But like I said, it's just more or less of the same of what's the previous one of this game. It's just they introduced those there, little newer mini games, new mechanics. The fact that you have to actually time and perfect your dunk. It's not just a simple button anymore.
Mm,
I feel like that makes it a bit more challenging and even that of a bit more unique because if you're really good at it, you could probably bypass somebody's defense. And that's what I got. My guy is not that great. Um, One
yeah.
complaint I do have is they don't really have much of a balancing thing going on. One of the first perks, rather, missions you go through, or quests rather, is to go to the old school gym and they randomize you with people. And this is where I got kind of mad. I got put in the lobby. At that point in time, I'm a level 68 and I'm facing level 92, 93, 95. I'm
Damn.
like, holy FUCK, what the? Like, this is not right. Granted, I won that game with the freaking
Hey.
efforts of defense and everything like that. And I got hyphy. All right, let me play another one. And then they put me with 60s, the 70s, and then the 80. We faced 95, 95, 93, and we got our asses whooped. We got our asses
Damn.
because my teammate wasn't playing any defense at all. So they was just like, oh, open three? Okay, thank you. That's it.
Wow.
So that was a very quick game.
Ah,
But it is what it is. So that's my complaint is that they should definitely work on their balancing. And I don't even mean it on the lobby because these are open lobbies. I like that. It's just like you go into different areas. Like I said, these are the main one is the event. The rec is recreational. You could go play there, and then the pro-am is like the semi-pro. Like there's so many different like variety of the game you could play, and as I mentioned, the mini games. Um, I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm doing it for the peeps. Shout out to Trey.
as
shout out to Senor. I don't even know what to call him, Mohawk guy Jake. As we saw, he has a new style. Braided cornrow Jake. It's cornrow Jake.
Cornrow guy Jake.
Cornrow guy Jake. Yeah, that's his nickname right there. But that's all it is about. It's all about just being. See, look, kids. Like, there's kids in this game. That's kind of a difference from that of look at
feel
more
like
kids.
You should like go into a building and like you should go to like the Quickie Mart and maybe rob them or something.
All right. This man's over here.
Grand Theft Auto.
This looks like GTA. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's that. I mean, that being said, I could only imagine what the hell GTA is gonna bring. I mean, I saw different videos of like the hygiene or like life in with your character is definitely gonna be that different. Look at the mall plaza. Like, this is pretty legit. Like, this is actually.
That's crazy.
Like,
looks like Copley Square.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. Like, you're actually in the mall to go inside the store, not just in the mall in a store.
I could buy clothes.
All of the
I don't want to buy clothes.
Swags. Oh my god. All of the bullshit, all of the show, all of the this and that. How is the actual
game
basketball game?
The mechanics they haven't great, man. And like I was kind of alluding to earlier, when it comes to like, it's more or less the same, only they added a new few aspects to be able to I guess differentiate from the other ones. When it comes to the whole dunking thing that I told you. Oh, I found Jake from State Farm. Hey.
Oh my god.
Yes. This is legit. This is like a Where's Waldo.
It really is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's at work.
He's working, bro. This is when he looks at work.
To sell you insurance?
Don't mind my character's face. This is disgusting. It's
that's like how they make extra money from you. You buying insurance through the video game. You're gonna get an email stated, getting email statements like, yeah. So that insurance policy you just got?
You say that jokingly, but
that's the future.
I see a future headed that way, man.
No, not this is true because look, when you're talking about sales schemes, this is like their third or fourth year that you could customize like something. So, and I think the last one is you could customize a Gatorade bottle, and you could actually buy the real Gatorade bottle that you customize in real life.
In the game
and they give you a discount coupon. So you're right.
Code.
All that
it is a future, man. Like, you say it jokingly, but I see a future with that. That is definitely gonna be the wave.
Jordan.
Dude is going to a new era store. You're gonna find your DRULcast right.
I need to start throwing some money into that.
No, but overall, see, look, baby.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, you see the baby. I thought they're gonna be trying to make it black, like you can't see in there or anything like that. There's a baby in there. But I don't know. Overall though, as far as the realism,
is it the same game as last season?
Well, it's the thing
this is new, right? Everything.
The organism. I'm just calling it the cyber organism is new.
Okay.
This is before there was a few NPC, but they were like more like storekeepers, right?
Right.
But here you have unlimited NPC, random quests to come out like GTA, like it's like real life. Like,
so do you think that the next gen evolution from the previous game to because the previous one was also like it was
already
old gen. It was like
it started
in limbo. It was in limbo. Right.
Yeah, but
so now this is like their first official full blown next gen title. Do you think it lives up to the hype? Like, is it worth? If you haven't gotten a 2K game in a while, NBA 2K game in a while, this is like you're saying get.
Well, it's different. Like I just appreciate it for the fact that it's more real than the other ones. The other ones is just play basketball,
But I mean, like that's what you're getting, right?
That's exactly. But for those who played it beforehand, it's like. That's all you're getting. You're not getting anything different. So they're just trying to make it that the value can kind of still stay, I guess there or be added because they're not just giving you the same thing, you know.
The same game again and again and
Yeah,
again and
because
again. And
so
again.
they're just
Yeah.
trying to keep it fresh. That's all. So between different game modes, between
I hope.
different playabilities,
You better.
it's just they're trying to keep it funky fresh. That's all.
They have a
But,
dude with a arrow
yep, I know. I was
thing.
trying
Oh,
to.
the arrow.
He's down there. I ignored
That's
those when I see him
cool.
in real life. So I'm just gonna
I'm gonna stick
It's
to
like,
it.
you got a science spinning degree? That's so cool, man.
No, man,
Oh
that is
my god.
funny.
They be thinking they hot shit. Oh, he's rollerblading. You can see different people. Yeah, there's on concerts. So you already know how they did in Fortnite. You already know.
Oh yeah.
They probably have
that's
some real deal stuff.
That was
You
very
could probably
successful.
see some people there. So I don't know. That's just me, you know, hypothesizing there, kind of taking a guess, but I don't see that being a stretch. You know, it might not be live like Fortnite did it, but if they have some sort of contract, get somebody there cyber and just have them play in the background, absolutely.
Even the Fortnite ones are different. So they've had people where it's not live, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of randomly show up and do their thing. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool that yeah, this is interesting. I like all of this. It feels because I mean, at what point does the game just not feel like you're paying for the same? That's a joke,
Over
right?
and
Like any
over.
sports game, you're paying for the same shit over and over and over and over again. That's the ongoing trend, and it's always been that way. Finally, we switch off to this, and it's like, you know, completely. To me that not I didn't see a single basketball that entire like what I don't know. We've been talking for like 10 minutes ish.
Man.
Like
15, yeah.
haven't seen a single basketball, and there's a lot more to do than just that. So that's pretty cool, but at its core, like I still want to make sure that okay, it's time to play
Well, that
basketball.
part is
I want
almost
that
the
basketball
same.
to be
Only a
dope.
few
Like I want that
mechanic
to be good.
kinks that change. This is why I didn't really put too much emphasis on it, because that part remained relatively the same. You know, you don't want
Fair
to
enough.
necessarily fix what's not broke. What I would say
Exactly.
did change is how like you create your character in a sense of the archetype, and how there's much more different penalty for your size versus what you can't do. Like before, anybody could try to shoot a three, but if you shoot a three, you like it's just like overpowering, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm a defensive player, so I love just being that dude. But now I can't necessarily score as much as I like to. So
Mhm.
I called my character. He's 7'1". I call him Big Not Sexy, because he just does the game. He does his job, and you know, he does not look sexy doing it. Like I think the only thing that's sexy is how he get blocks, and it's just like, give me those. But as far as dunking and everything, very minimal as far as sexiness. But it is what it is. You just gotta do work when you're out
Do
there,
your part,
not
yeah.
just be sexy.
Ain't
You
that
can look
true?
good doing that one dunk, but when you're getting outscored 21-3, it ain't looking sexy no more. You know. So
Fair enough.
true story. But you know, I want to make sure that, you know, I gave you this bin, and I want to give us an opportunity to play it in the future. I just want to get your raw feedback, but that was just like a, you know, a little sneak peek that lasted a bit more than I anticipated. But hey, we got it there.
Looks good. Yeah. Moving on. Movie talk. What do we got? I mean, I guess we should kick it off with Shang-Chi because it's been a while.
Yeah, well, go ahead. You could.
Word in the 10 rings, man. Yo.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. What do you think, Ryan? I know Juan
Yeah.
hasn't seen it yet. I don't. Are you planning on it? Like, I'm.
Eventually,
true.
the thing
Okay.
is, I'm at the point in which I'm still kind of pretty precautious due to high risk members
Right.
around me. So I'm waiting until like nobody wants to see that, and because the movie's so darn popular, everybody gonna see that.
It's
I know,
also.
I know.
I don't think
Cornrow
it's.
Jake gonna go tomorrow, I think. So you know, we're all
Is
taking
it
our
still even
precautions.
in the movie? Like, are they still?
Absolutely. You
Okay.
think that
I-
Disney is gonna allow a blockbuster to be there for only a few weeks?
I just looked it up, and I'm only getting showtimes for one theater.
Well,
Just saying.
You know where you live, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I just wanted to point that out.
Just saying,
Yeah.
there's definitely showtimes. He's done his research. He's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. And I know mine. I've watched Free Guy when it was like a month later.
Yeah.
So it's
Forget
just
we
not
still
as
didn't
many.
talk about real quick. What rating?
What?
I give it
Free
a
Guy.
thumbs up.
Free Guy? Oh, thumbs up. Free Guys, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
So we're going
I
up
enjoyed it
on...
more than I was gonna like anticipate, just because
Oh, nice.
those games. If I may, Grandma's Boy meets Ready Player One. Boom.
Right.
That's what it was,
Nice.
and I love me some Ryan Reynolds, so it was great. It's just I love how Ryan Reynolds, he's one of those actors that he is him. You know what I'm saying? Like he could just be him, and it just comes out great. You know, the other people I accredited for that.
Taika was
Downey,
awesome.
You know, there's rare talent that could act like themselves and actually have it be translated into a good movie. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, love you, Ryan
That's
Reynolds.
Yeah. Taika Waititi in that movie played the asshole perfectly. Like, you wanted to like him, but you also really wanted to hate him, and I thought that was awesome.
His gear,
honestly,
though, I wanted to steal his swag. I'm like, I could see myself as a mid-age, like, you know, just want to be cool and young and hip. I was like, yeah, I could pull that off, real nice. But he was cool, man.
Once more, Lil Ray. We've hyped up Lil Ray enough, but once more, Lil Ray killed it. But to me, the star of this movie, and okay, besides Ryan Reynolds, obviously he's the fucking main get, but Joe Keery, the programmer kid, Stranger Things guy.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
I don't know what it is about him, but this movie made me love him so much more. Like I was already a fan, but after this movie, I'm like, yo, like
he's real.
You know,
he's a real one.
Yeah.
You've seen his like how he's doing YouTube and stuff like that. He's a real one.
No, I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, well, you should.
I should. I should. I think he's a great actor, dude. The fuck, you made me forget what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
He plays the roles that I feel, if we kind of rewind time a little bit, Michael Cera, right? I feel like Joe Keery is taking those roles that, I mean, Michael Cera would have like gotten and just evolved them. I feel like if you bring back Scott Pilgrim and put him in it, great. If you bring back, you know, Superbad, put him in it.
Well,
great.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm a big fan of this guy. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know if he could pull out as much. I mean, I could see his
maybe not like super nerdy, but kind of. I don't know, man. I feel like
there's Scott Pilgrim. I could give him a little bit of a pass because he kind of looks like the real Scott Pilgrim person, the one who the actual story is about.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, but I don't know. Like I guess I see it, but there's just Mike Cera just has that super extra nerdy factor that you just can't take away. He's also, you know, kudos to his work as well.
Anyways, sorry. Back to Shang-Chi. Ryan?
Yo, that's a thumbs up, man. That's a must drool. That I think it's even if you're not into the Marvel Cinematic world, it's a must see, man. It's a real good movie. If you're into sci-fi action, great storytelling.
If you're just into the martial arts, even, or just combat, like
all of that,
any of that,
it's done well. The only thing I will say, my biggest complaint, but it is what it is. Obviously, certain parts you can see the green screen, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. I don't own that type of. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm nitpicking a little bit just to complain about something, but even with that, man, it's still dope. Like that scene that they show in the commercial when they fighting on the bamboo, that was dope. Even better than what they showed. I'm happy they didn't show too much in the commercial. The backstory was dope.
The story alone is amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. Then I exit off the page. Whatever that Asian lady's name that's coming up, that everyone likes. That's from comedy. Yeah. I thought she was gonna make the movie whack. Like I thought she was gonna ruin it.
She definitely elevated it for me. Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't that bad, man.
I thought the entire cast was great, man. Yeah. The whole movie was one hell of a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
I enjoyed it. I went in really super low expectations, and I came out literally. I mean, I even told you guys, like, I think this movie it's on my like top like Marvel movies right now. I would even say it's close enough to top 3 at this point. Like, I I think it's up there. I haven't really gotten around to ranking my favorite movies or anything, but it's definitely up there. I mean, this movie did. Yeah, I might have to make the tier list. This movie did something to me that Guardians did back when that came out. I went in not knowing a single thing about any of these characters and came out absolutely loving every single character. So yeah, if you're looking for a really fun, awesome, like just even the martial arts was dope. Right. Visually, at one point you're like, yo, what the fuck is this, a Pokemon? Like it just looks so cool.
Yeah. That part.
You know,
yo,
and,
go ahead, you finish.
No, I'm good. I'm just giving the movie praise at this point. I don't think it needs it.
He said that. What was dope too is how they did that maze.
Right. Yeah. No spoilers.
Not giving away too much. How they did the maze, and bro, the map of the maze was dope too.
See, everything.
But that's why I said what I said about my only complaints is some of the green screen CGI, because you see the map and how they did that, and it's just like, bro, why did you guys film this like this? You know what I mean?
It's not that they filmed it that way, man. At one point, it becomes a money issue. It becomes a money issue. Okay. There's just each scene, dude. I'm pretty sure a lot of, because there's a lot of visual effects towards the end, like towards the I would say the second half of the movie. There's way more CG related stuff. Look good. There was only one CG part, and I think I don't think it's in the trailer, but there's only one that really bothered me, and it was towards the beginning where like a bunch of gold just falls out of a truck, and I'm just like, ugh. Like I could make that. Like that looks pretty. It was pretty bad. It was quick though. That's why I kind of let it go. I was like, you know what? It's all right. Completely forgivable. Juan, 100% thumbs up. You definitely got to go check this out. I'll even put this on a rewind because I want to rewatch this.
Oh,
like I really want to rewatch this. Once it gets on.
I feel like
once it goes to HBO MAX,
this is gonna be
Disney Plus.
And we'll go Disney Plus.
That's you right. You right.
What I would say, this is the Iron Man of the next chapter when it comes to Marvel. That's kind of how I'm reading the situation. So this is kind of gonna put it together in regards how, you know, Iron Man did. Nobody knew anything until the end. It's like, oh, shit's gonna go down. I mean, we know there's already a universe out there. But I feel like, you know, this is just kind of to put the story together. I mean, granted, the whole Spider-Man was teased to do
No Way Home.
But once again, that's a tease. That's not out yet. So this is why I give the technicality to Shang-Chi to be the new Iron Man, per se.
Yo, when you go, make sure you watch the extended scenes. There's 2 of them.
The after credits. There's 2 after credits.
I'll stay. I'll make sure I get an extra large popcorn and stay.
There you go.
There's a mid and then there's an end. Both really
good.
Dope. Really good.
Tickle the jellies type. Okay, I get it.
Oh, you already know that.
All right.
We're moving on.
Moving on. Let's go ahead and talk about HBO Max's latest release, Malignant. James Wan directed. I forget her name. Ingrid Bisu, something like that, I think. I don't even know where to begin with this movie, man. You take it off, man. I feel like I've been talking too much.
Okay, fine. Well, I like
me
a good.
Wait. Before you get in.
A good like horror movie. Sorry.
Are we spoiling this?
I mean, we could spoil.
It just came out, right?
I don't have to tell the whole story.
Okay.
Anything like that. I don't think we should give the whole.
Yeah, it just came out.
Meaning of anything like that. But in regards to our sentiments, I mean, I understand we have to give a little bit there when it comes to, you know, what's good, what's not. But
I haven't seen this trailer, so thank you.
But I think that the trailers, everything you see didn't really do it any justice. Like,
right.
Even on the listing of the movies, like, it was so different. And I appreciated that of it. Like, at first I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, literally the first, I would say 45 minutes to an hour, you're like, what the fuck am I watching? But like,
okay,
no, because it's just a horror movie, and it's like, what is this? Like, where is this going? You know, sometimes, and that's my problem as I guess an analyst at time, in which you should kind of like you want to start solving shit before it goes on. And that's just your natural
Mm.
response
This
as
is
a
instinct.
human.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I necessarily like kind of started doing, and I lost myself within that. Not to mention that half of the time when I'm actually watching this movie, I'm playing Pokemon Unite. So it's something in which my attention was definitely not 100% there. Regardless, the movie surprisingly is actually awesomely entertaining. Secondly, it is funny as fuck. And then the story is like, what a twist, it had a little bit of night into it there, but
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, I want to get your piece and I'll work off of you in regards to how you could necessarily make it work.
Let me just get a little technical.
Okay.
James Wan, okay, directed this.
Oh yeah. No, I was just saying more of the effect. I apologize if I wanted to say that, give credit to somebody who's not supposed to be there. So James Wan, yeah.
I give him all the credit in the world. The movie is shot beautifully.
Yes.
There's
the camera,
the visual effects, the camera work on this, and that's the only reason I watch this movie. Okay, unlike Juan, I do not do horror movies. Not because I don't like them. It's just when I watch a movie, I want to more than likely enjoy it. My wife definitely doesn't do horror movies. So because of that, I've kind of slowly, stopped watching them. However, every now and then, there's a good horror movie that comes out and it catches my interest, and I'll watch it without her. Malignant being one of them. The only reason I watch this is because in the trailer, there's that one camera like jump that goes from, you're just so used to front, right? Like you got your one person in front of you, and then the camera just goes up and above and over, and you get that GTA, old school GTA above it.
It was awesome.
That shot instantly sold me on this movie. Yeah. Unfortunately, we see that shot maybe used twice, and they're both maybe 30 seconds. It's the shortest. It's 3 times. It's the shortest usage of such a cool fucking effect.
But to your point, if you noticed it, you don't want to overuse it or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I get it. And
there's a lot of wide shots. A lot of wide shots. So it's, as you said, the camera craft is very, very well worked. I enjoyed
all of that. There. Awesome. The CGI work for this is really well done. I don't want to get into the specifics, but you saw it in the trailer at one point where the room around the main character kind of not shatters, but it liquefies, morphs, right? Very venomy. Like you get that symbiote, stretchy fucking. You get all of that all around, and the world just moves something else.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me that of Silent Hill when the siren went on, and then everything just kind of morphs away. That was pretty cool. But yeah, more or less.
Awesome effect. I thought that was used beautifully in terms of the story, right? I thought that was awesome. Overall, I fucking hated this movie.
Wow, that is not what I thought you was gonna say.
Overall, I absolutely. I was
it's because he doesn't like scary movies.
Damn. It's not that I don't like scary movies. It's just not a fucking good story.
Yes.
Oh man.
It's not good.
Once you find out the end, that's why it's what the fuck. Like I said, there's just so many moving parts.
Okay.
And then you're okay, you're selling me. What the fuck is this?
Yep. And that's why I hated it, because I literally watched. The movie is exactly an hour 50 something. You get rid of the credits, you're looking at an hour 40, right? An hour 30 of this movie, you're like, yo, this story is so fucking cool. Where's it going? The last, maybe I'll give it the last 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes of this movie, although the best part of the movie ruins the rest of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's
a weird
that jail scene though. The jail scene
was awesome. The jail scene was awesome. The whole everything that happens in the last 20 minutes of this movie is the only reason to watch this movie. The first give it the full half hour. Everything else beforehand, look, if you're gonna watch it because you have HBO Max, go for it. But the rest of this movie is like the story doesn't match what you get. Let's just say that.
I would say that there's a lot of discrepancies, absolutely.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing is, like, when you do something so memorable, I see memes coming in the future with this movie.
Oh, I already have a meme for you, which I think would be a spoiler if I say it.
Nah, I'm gonna say this shit. All I have to do is chairs. That fucking scene with the chair.
Yeah.
For 3 from the distance, yo! Why the hell did they have to show that? Why did they have to shoot that in that angle?
No reason.
It was like they
No
show man's develop. You know what? I'm gonna pick up this chair and I'm gonna throw it. They actually like they got it and they showed it and they showed the people walking away from the distance and they show us just throwing the chair at them, bro. I don't care if it's a spoiler or not, but my dude. I don't care how bad, how good it is. It was so neutral and so beautifully funny. Shit, like that's what gave it that star. I don't give a fuck if this out of 5 stars this is only 3. One of those stars was just because of that stupid ass scene. That made me laugh so hard. Which is part of the jail scene. So once again, if we're gonna rank it, at the end.
If you're watching anything about this movie, just I don't even want to say go in with an open mind. Because honestly, I don't know what it's just not a good movie. I wouldn't. You know what? Just don't even watch it. YouTube the last bit of it, and you'll be fine.
If it's free, just go see it. That's it. But if you're paying for it, then that's when you want to save your money.
Don't watch it at all.
Look, I had high expectations because I saw one of my favorite horror movies. Saw the original. Then you came out with the other 48 of them, and I'm just like, I'm good. And the original Saw was written and also directed by, well, James Wan. So, you know, I went in high hopes because everything in between I haven't seen that he's worked on, other than Furious 7, I think was the last movie that I saw of his. Oh no, Aquaman, obviously, and Mortal Kombat. Those are all his movies.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, didn't even know that
he produced Mortal Kombat, and Aquaman. No, sorry, he directed Aquaman. Whatever. Regardless of the fact, his horror movies, I thought I would be a fan of because people love Insidious, people love Annabelle. So I'm like, you know what? People love The Conjuring. So I'm like,
Conjuring,
whatever. Sorry,
that goddamn word like that.
Oh god. Whatever. I'm literally just looking at it real quick. Malignant though. Malignant though. Didn't hold up at all.
The thing is, it's such a soup of ideologies and like so many like moral issues kind of put in together, and I think that's kind of what the beginning is. And you're like, I don't know if I want to keep watching this. This is so freaking messy. You know, you're talking about potentially abusive relationship. You're talking about you know,
Ren, don't watch this.
Yeah. Talking about babies and not having babies, if you catch me. Yo, first of all, yes. I went where you went, Ozzy. It's like I was like, oh, babies. Like, but in regards to like, it's just so many weird things, like family issues. Like, you know how you try to have all of these colors to kind of put together the picture and all that. There was just too many colors in this picture. Yeah. And it took away from the actual focus, which is that of the story. So, you know, like, at the end, I thought it was clever. I'm not going to take away from it. Because there's one thing that's common. But they did it in a more unique way, in which that's why I'm not going to give any more than that. But that's common.
This, you know, I'll say this. The main theme about this movie is Dominic Toretto.
This man said Dominic Toretto.
I'll leave it at that. I got nothing else, man. Look, the movie was cool. Sure, if you have HBO Max, go ahead, give it a watch if you want it. If you got an hour plus to go, almost 2 hours.
I'd give it a thumbs up. I should say that it's entertaining enough that I'll watch it for cues. It was entertaining. That's it. It's like me. One of my favorite movies of all time is The Mist. Not a lot of people like that movie, but I love that movie because of the Mist. The Mist, yeah. Something in the Mist took John Lee.
No, I'm trying to remember it.
It's not that popular. It's just so many things that get you to think of why things
Stephen
happen.
King, yeah.
And like, you know, you kind of start putting together. And one thing, just because we're into the gaming realm, one thing that this reminded me of is Fear. Remember that movie?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
That
it has a lot of elements from.
That has probably made me shit myself.
It reminds me of Fear,
Not the fault of the game.
and even the dynamic of Fear 3, which I won't even try to go into because I don't want to spoil the movie. But kids,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of the only way I could think about it. But
I
think that's why, me personally, why I think I enjoyed it, because I brought fear into it. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I could kind of put my own colors or my own perspective on this, like, you know, picture. But
we'll talk off air and without Ren, because I'm pretty sure Ren's gonna end up watching this.
He still watch it. He could still watch it.
I probably will.
I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, we'll talk off air. A little more detailed, because I'm interested in just one very specific thing. I'll just say, okay. No, because it's a spoiler. Never mind. All right. That's all I got. Jack was supposed to show up with a question. Unfortunately, he isn't here.
I'll drip it. I'll do a random drip. Watch.
Right.
Got you. Okay. What would you rather be stuck in? A room that is, well, okay. Let me see. I just kind of thought about it randomly.
Oh, this one's spicy.
Bear with me.
It's spicy, man.
You're in
an idea like
very low ventilated room. Would you rather be in a room that has polyurethane or full of farts? Go.
I don't know what polyurethane smells like.
You know when you first move into your house and you smell that like new wooden thing, that chemical that's clear. It's that clear coat that you put on stuff to kind of preserve.
Paint and shit?
Yeah, it's typically used on wood.
Oh, the wood. Okay.
The finisher, right?
Oh, that's like, yeah. That's very gas-like. Well, so is...
Yes.
Well, fart?
Yes.
How bad is the fart?
It's a fart. It's a room surrounded by farts. Nah, fuck that. I want a buffet of farts. Just put it there. Buffet of farts.
Oh, I'll take polyurethane. Soap and wine.
Yeah, I'll take the wood finisher. I ain't trying to pass out.
I can't do polyurethane. I don't know what about me. I cannot do polyurethane. I will freaking puke my brains out. I remember when I used to help, and
I would rather do that.
Nah.
Damn, you don't think
that shit could be fatal, bro? Farts ain't fatal. Farts are actually good for identifying. Did you know that smelling farts helps like your brain develop like realizations and helps you identify stuff? Did you know that? You're like,
nope.
This smells like beans. Like, it's an exercise your brain does.
What if one of the farts is so bad that you puke?
Polyurethane.
Yeah, but now you in there with puke and fart.
Well, I don't know. I have high tolerance to fart because yours truly produces a good amount of farts himself. So.
Trust me, we know. Yeah.
So I have a high tolerance to that, but nah. Like.
Well, you brought up a good point, man. Do I really want to pass out?
Polyurethane can kill you.
Let it kill me.
Yeah, I know. He said, "Let it kill me."
I'll pass out. I'll wake up, and you know what? I'll be lightheaded, high as fuck, but at least I don't smell like ass.
Would you go in that room after watching this movie?
Oh man.
He said, "Let me die."
Just let me die. Nah, I feel like, I mean, okay, if you're gonna live through it, right? Well, first off, how long are we staying in there?
I mean, I'm just saying you stay in there. You just.
Is it like a permanent thing, or does it eventually go away?
You're going a little bit beyond the boundaries. I'm just saying, bro. You could be there just 10 minutes. It don't matter. I just know that polyurethane. Me and polyurethane don't get along.
Nah, I'll stick with the polyurethane.
I'm gonna bring a bottle of polyurethane. Just drop it on your floor. Like, here you go.
I feel like a smorgasbord of farts is not a good smell either.
You survived all my battles.
Yeah, but yeah. No.
But now he would be in a room by himself, low ventilation.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not deal with a fart than polyurethane.
What if it's your own fart? It doesn't matter. You just like.
I mean, those I'm stuck around all day.
But I'm poorly ventilated, like the Family Guy when they put Peter Griffin in the thing.
Oh my god.
Just like that. That's the scenario. But hey, that is what it is.
All
You're
right.
a poly guy. I'm a farty guy.
Yeah,
That's just is what it is. That's a wrap.
That's a
That's a
wrap,
wrap.
guys.
Like a burrito.
We'll catch you guys next week. We got nothing coming out on Friday, unfortunately. But we do have Gang Beasts coming out on Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. And then the following week we have Titanfall. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe, you get notified with the little bell, and you'll get notified when those videos go up.
Word.
And
Like, comment, and subscribe too.
all that good stuff. Don't forget also subscribe to Danny's channel, Finish 'em Combat Sports, link in the description.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Support the Galactic Marathon.
Galactic Marathon. I keep forgetting to put that link on there, man. I keep asking you for it.
Now you know. Remember.
I
put
apologize.
It in there.
Yeah, please. Whatever. I'm gonna send off the link to throw.
Send me the link right now. I'll throw it in there.
Whatever you can donate, please, it'd be greatly appreciated. All the money's going back to the community. I won't be seeing any of it. I have the motivation. I'm definitely gonna run, but it'd be nice to be able to give back as well as I meet this challenge of running 26.2 miles.
You go. With that being said, guys, catch you guys next week. Play to your drool. Peace.
Deuces.